We are now learning that Congress MP Jairam Ramesh has alleged that Congress Rajya Sabha MP Mallikarjun Kharge was not allowed to raise the matter of Smriti Irani insulting Sonia Gandhi in the upper house. That is what senior Congress leader Jairam Ramesh has to say about Mallikarjun Kharge not being allowed to raise the matter of Smriti Irani insulting Sonia Gandhi in the upper house. Remember, this was what stirred the hornet's nest further yesterday on the house, on the floor of the house, when the Congress party had allegations that Sonia Gandhi was heckled by Smriti Irani, rather ghirawed by several ministers of the BJP. For more details, let's quickly go across to Pallavi. Pallavi, if you could break down this latest allegation for us. This doesn't seem like the controversy is going to be laid to rest anytime soon. Should we expect another impasse now?
Yes, already Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha have been adjourned, and today is any case a private member bills day, which means post-lunch usually the routine parliament agenda is never taken up. So I think the morning shows the day. It's quite clear that even today parliament is unlikely to run. Well, there are a couple of messages there. I think the importance of Smriti Irani, who had a spat with Sonia Gandhi yesterday, her meeting President Rashtrapatni Murmu just a day after that row, is also very politically loaded and significant. And now we have this letter which has been given by the Congress's leader of the opposition in Rajya Sabha, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, to the chairperson of Rajya Sabha, and in that letter he raises objections to the manner in which this issue was taken up in Lok Sabha and also later on in Rajya Sabha. And the allegation coming in from the Congress party is that the chairperson did not allow this notice to be taken up and the house was adjourned, and this was because of a hangama by the BJP MPs. What the Congress is saying is that there is selective punishment which is being meted out to MPs. If the opposition MPs are being asked to be suspended or leave because of their unruly behavior, why shouldn't this rule not also apply to some of those BJP MPs? So with this confrontation going on from both the sides, is amply clear that I think we are going to see the end of this week of Parliament also pretty much as it has been over the last few days.
Right, Pallavi, also that shifts the onus now on the BJP as well, considering it is Sonia Gandhi now who deserves an apology. Going by what Congress leaders have to say, it certainly now takes away the onus of that apology that was still yesterday being demanded by Sonia Gandhi, or rather from Sonia Gandhi.
Well, I mean, there are already always two versions. The BJP says that she was the one who misbehaved with Smriti Irani, and Nirmala Sitharaman spelt out that. The Congress and opposition MPs like Supriya Sule say that it was Sonia Gandhi who was actually ghirawed and spoken to very rudely and aggressively by Smriti Irani and some of the BJP MPs, which is why 22 of the Congress MPs wrote a letter to the Speaker that take out the video footage, see for yourself the sequence of events, and then also take action against the BJP MPs. See, this is something which did not cut eyes with the government or with the BJP. So we'll never ever come to know, unless the Speaker orders an investigation through the video footage, what really happened. And with this lack of breakdown of communication between both the sides, you're going to see this repeated hangama and adjournments.
All right, stay with us, Pallavi, because I'm also joined in by Arun Dhanta right now. Arun, if you could take us through any reactions that have come in from the BJP now that we are seeing Jairam Ramesh raise this matter that Mallikarjun Kharge was not allowed to raise the matter of Smriti Irani insulting Sonia Gandhi.
Well, see, what is happening at this moment, both the BJP and the Congress are blaming each other what happened yesterday. First, the version came from the BJP side that Sonia Gandhi misbehaved with Smriti Irani while she was speaking to Rama Devi, and therefore we had seen the women MPs of BJP were protesting, demanding apology from the Sonia Gandhi, and immediately after that Congress MPs had come forward saying that it was rather BJP MPs who misbehaved with Sonia Gandhi, and therefore the matter should be sent to the privilege committee so that the facts can be checked there. BJP is saying that opposition parties who are saying that they want discussion on various issues, we are ready for those discussions. Congress party and the opposition parties are themselves not ready for a discussion, and therefore they are trying to create that ruckus in the parliament, so the fruitful business does not happen in parliament. Even today in the morning, when Lok Sabha sat, protests erupted, and therefore Speaker had to adjourn the Lok Sabha till 12. So these are the scenes, the unruly scenes which we are witnessing in the parliament, and BJP is very, very clear. Yesterday we had seen the way BJP had taken on on the Congress party, especially on the Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, forcing him to apologize in his statement, and also seeking apology from the Sonia Gandhi, because what BJP is saying that it is happening at the behest of Sonia Gandhi, and what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury has said was very much in knowledge of in Sonia Gandhi.
Right, Arun, stay with us, because I'd also like to quickly go back to Pallavi. Pallavi, these are some huge allegations, as Arun was also pointing out. That this is of course related to the controversy ever since what happened yesterday. But in the meantime, I'm sure the BJP is now going to react. And considering this back and forth, or rather the blame game, is going to take place, we were talking about how the all right, let's also listen in to what Adhir Ranjan has to say. He's speaking.
मैडम सोनिया गांधी जी को निशाना पे ला रही है। बीजेपी पार्टी की ये दिवालिया सदन के बाहर साबित होती है। इसलिए बीजेपी पार्टी आज सब कुछ छोड़ के मैडम सोनिया गांधी जी पे हमला बोल रहे हैं, क्योंकि ईडी दफ्तर भेजने से ज्यादा कुछ नहीं बन पाई, ज्यादा कुछ मुद्दा नहीं बन पाई। अब सदन के अंदर इस तरीके की घिनौने बर्ताव करते हुए ये सरकार अपने स्वरूप को ला दिए हैं। मैं ये सरकार को ये कहना चाहते हैं कि गिरवान में झांक के देखो तो सही, दूसरे पे गर्द उतारना आसान होते हैं। बेटी बचाओ बेटी पटाओ किसका नारा था ये? कम से कम ये दिखा करो। और ये मैडम सोनिया गांधी हमारे सदन के अंदर महिला संरक्षण बिल से लेकर जल जंगल जमीन बचाने के लिए फॉरेस्ट राइट एक्ट किसने लाई थी, किसकी नेतृत्व में हुई थी? तो मैं इनको पूछना चाहते हैं कि बेटी पढ़ाओ बेटी पटाओ नारा लगाने वाले हमारे हिंदुस्तान के सबसे बड़ा मुखिया, वो तो कम से कम आए और अपने गिरवान में झांक कर देखे। सोनिया गांधी पर कहने की मैं राष्ट्रपति से मिलूंगा।
We just heard what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury had to say in that a fresh set of comments coming from him. Remember, he's been very vocal since yesterday. Pallavi, we just heard what he had to say. He's saying, he's of course calling the BJP a sexist party now, saying that beti padhao, beti patao, apne gireban mein bhi jhaan ke dekhe, and that it is Sonia, and that this attack is not directed alone towards him, rather Sonia Gandhi. And first, the attack began with the Enforcement Directorate taking after Sonia Gandhi, and when that could not be sufficed, it translated into what happened at the Parliament. How do you interpret this now, as far as the latest salvo that's come in from Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury?
Well, I mean, clearly the Congress party is throwing the ball back into the court of the BJP, and in fact saying that, we were the ones who got the women reservation.